What if you could throw caution to the wind and finally choose you? Finally choose what it is that you want to experience in this lifetime. Thank you for joining me live and, of course, on the replay. My name is Cindy Van Arnhem. I'm a possibilitarian, and I work with healers, coaches, and spiritual teachers who have a big message to share in the world to help them create financial success and a life full of adventure. So thank you for joining me. Wherever you may be catching this broadcast, let me know you're here so that I can say hello and, of course, send you some love and answer any questions you might have. Now, I have been doing this particular show, Playful Prosperity, for just about a year now, and it's been amazing. And for many of you who've been following me for quite some time, you know that I've been doing Facebook Lives for 4 years. There was a time where I was doing a Facebook Live every single day for 3 years straight. There's no mistaking that me being comfortable on video has nothing to do with my personality and everything to do with practice. Good morning. Hello, Christine. I think it's morning for you, Christine. So as I was feeling into Joy Kingsborough's message in Mystic Mornings, and I was feeling into the energy of today, I was really feeling like this disconnect in my messaging and how I was showing up to support everybody who watches this broadcast. And it became very clear to me in today's energy, which is a 3 energy with a 9 of hearts, that something was coming to completion, but in not just to finish it and be done with it, but rather to open up to a new creative process, to open up to something new that would provide more fulfillment, that would provide more benefit to everyone that I am of service to, the words that I want to speak, the message that I want to share, and the people that I want to create an impact for. There was just something that was unfolding within me that I wasn't quite sure what it was yet. So I teach and help certify people who want to teach the brain game in the world. And so I have become obsessed with the brain game. For those of you who know me, I live and breathe brain gaming. I want brain gaming to be a household verb. And it is something that has become a part of my everyday experience. Minute by minute, I am thinking, breathing, and living brain game. So throughout today, I was up super early. I was up at 3:30 this morning, so I'm tired. And there was a lot of moving pieces. Joy and I are building a big, lots of things. We're gifting, we're doing all sorts of things for the new year. And there was a lot of moving pieces. And what we discovered is that technology did not want to support us today. So old Cindy would have built a mountain and sat in front of her computer and fought against it until she forced it into coercion. And I would have spent the rest of the day being miserable that I was fighting with technology and technology sucked and blah, blah, blah. New Cindy doesn't do that. Oh, you're a 3 on a 3 energy day. I love that, Christine. So new Cindy doesn't do that. New Cindy, when she recognizes and feels into the energy, when we recognize that there's no fucking mountain, I noticed that technology wasn't working. Joy noticed that technology wasn't working. We both stepped away. And literally within minutes, everything started to work. And it all just clicked into place. So that all of the things that needed to get done got done. And then I was tired. And I have a list of 42 million things to do, just like every online coach, speaker, healer, anybody has. We've all got 42 million things to do on our to-do list. Joy and I are no exception, and I'm certain that none of you are either. But I looked at that list and I asked myself, what's next? Which is the only thing that we're required to know, is what's next. It's not our job to know how. When you are asking how, you have not made a decision and you are building a mountain. And so I took a step back and I felt into it. And the next was to go and relax in my red chair behind me. So I went and laid down and ended up having a nap. And I woke up to my cat snuggled beside me and with a smile on my face. And in my 15-minute nap, everything became clear. Maybe not everything, but a lot of things became clear for me. And I realized that this show needed to come to an end so that I could create space for what's next. So what's next is going to be a daily show, Monday through Friday, weekdays only, where I'm going to come in towards the end of the day and reflect on Joy's message that she shares in the beginning of the day, so that we can have that leaning into with curiosity and possibility when Joy speaks and shares the energy of the day. And then I'm going to come in at the end of the day and reflect on it. What did we experience? How did we feel that energy? So that we can really begin to understand that just because it's a 3 energy day doesn't mean it's the same as every other 3 energy day, that we experience the 3 differently based on all the different layers and patterns that are showing up for us. But I also want to bring this into an awareness of the law of divine timing. Anything and everything is based off of the law of divine timing. And if you are a speaker, a healer, a teacher, anybody who has an online business where you are of service to others, where you want to create a big impact, you must have an understanding of the law of divine timing. And so in that, I'll bring in some awareness around that law of divine timing so that we can get a feel for where we're at collectively, where we can get a feel for the numbers and what's unfolding with that, and how to navigate and take action from there. What to do, when to do it. Sound good? All right, so let's dive in for today, because today Joy shared a message about that 9 of Hearts, 3 energy coming in today. And the message that she shared was you can have it all, but you must choose it. And the choosing comes in the 3 energy. The 3 wants us to make a decision, to take self-responsibility, to choose our pathway, not to be at the whim of whatever's happening outside of us, not to be at the whim of technology or the whim of our numerology or the whim of our emotions, but rather to focus inward and love ourselves, love our experience, love everything that's happening, despite how it might make us think. Just love it. And when we love it, we can make a decision to step forward, even if we're feeling fear, we're feeling frustration, we're feeling aggravation, we're feeling control. Whatever it is that we may be feeling, we can include it. It can all belong, and we can continue to take action even though, and we can step into that. So today's energy has been all about that stepping forward. The 9 of Hearts wants to call us higher higher in love, higher in our experience, higher in our relationships, just to call us higher without fear. And the 3 wants us to make a decision that we can have it all. A decision that even when the technology is not working, I can love it and it will work, and bam, it will work. Everything is energy. And when we begin to understand that we are not at the whim of the energy, we are directing the energy, everything shifts. So I hope everybody's going to enjoy these daily reflections. I'm really looking forward to them. I'm going to take next week off and not do a live broadcast, but I will be coming live starting in the new year, and I will see you then. I can't wait. I'll be in other spaces. I'll be all over the place. I'm not taking the whole week off, but I am going to skip this particular week. This will be the final episode of Playful Prosperity. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for those of you who have been on this journey with me for the last year or so. And I'll see you in all the other spaces. Have an amazing day. I love you. I believe in you. And I see your power. Bye for now.